Okay, welcome to another live stream, guys. We are going to be talking about some very, very strong tornado activity that's been going on for the past couple of hours. I was doing something, so I couldn't get to this live stream quick enough, but now that I'm here, I can answer any questions that you'll have about these tornadoes and if they're dangerous or not. Sorry, guys, I have something in my throat. And we are also going to be looking at some fires that have also been starting to pop up lately, and how big they've gotten. And yeah, I mean, this will be an interesting live stream. We got a lot going on, so this will definitely be an interesting one, for sure. We've had two pretty big ones, actually four pretty decent sized ones in the past few hours, but let's actually open weather-wise here. Okay, so we got a lot of live streams, a lot of spotters for these storms. Tornado watch, which has already been issued, which y'all can see here. So yeah, honestly, I can't necessarily tell y'all how bad these tornadoes are because I don't really think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any cams. We do have this storm chaser, but I don't think we're allowed to. They're going away from it. She's sitting there
at zeros.
So I don't see anything there. This network failed. So this is radar indicated at this exact moment. So we have two pretty decent radar signatures here. Now, I don't really think it's on the ground because I'm pretty sure they would have probably verified that. Yeah, so I don't think it's not on the ground yet. I don't think. So nothing too crazy. I mean, there's been a few tornadoes on the ground a couple hours ago, which was not good at all. So we definitely need to be watching these storms for sure. And I mean, some of these have already been, really impressive storms, like this one right here. It's going to Worthington. Definitely one very impressive storm. Already has a huge hail core on it, but the storm has been pretty long-lived lately. Pretty long-lived as far as I've seen it. And these are pretty isolated storms, actually. I think there's not very much cloud cover above these storms. Like, I'm not really seeing much here, so yeah, so nothing too wild. So we will be looking at satellite really quick here. Be doing regional. Actually, not look closed. So we can get the closer appearance here. Let's do true color. Okay, so I mean, these storms have definitely been blowing up. Now, these other ones that are further west of these other ones, those ones are definitely going to be the pop-offs, for sure. Yep. Okay. So the reason why I say this is because these ones are very, very alone. Yeah, there's three of them, but the northern one and the southern one are probably going to go first, and then the middle. So definitely are going to have to be watching that. But I mean, these ones over here are just really, really pumping. And I think we should definitely be aware of this one because, I mean, earlier there was no cloud cover here, and now there's a bunch, so definitely need to keep cover of that. I mean, just a really, really intense setup that I was not expecting. This is a really crazy hook gecko right here. This one's actually better go into, no, I do not know, no. This one's about to go into Brooklyn, into Greenwood, and maybe, downtown Indianapolis, if it stays on the ground, but hopefully it doesn't, because that would be extremely bad. As of right now, it seems like a pretty good hook. on that storm. The one for Worthington is kind of wide, but I don't think it's going to do anything at this exact moment. These southern ones are kind of, they're not really doing too much here. Let me show you how the $20 looks. So the $20 looks actually pretty strong. We have a 10% with a SIG, which means that the tornadoes can be very, very intense. And we're definitely going to have to be watching over that for sure. And luckily, they're both 10%, so nothing too wild. What the heck? Hold on. Something with the southern one I don't feel right about. Did it hit? I feel like there might be a tornado on the ground on this one, but I don't think there is. I mean, the hook isn't... Not the hook, the wind isn't really that strong, though. What is my velocity at? My tilt... I'm not gonna say that we do have a tornado on the ground with that area because it's kind of it's radar indicated still. This one for Brooklyn though, and heading into Greenwood and maybe south of Indianapolis or maybe downtown Indianapolis, I'm definitely watching because this one looks a little. Okay, so this one will definitely be being watched because this one seems a little bit on the strong side here. Now obviously it doesn't look like it right now, but it was like this. Just got a little close to the radar. What is the second closest radar? That one's extremely far away. Yeah, definitely not something you want to be messing with right now. This one's a very interesting looking storm. Oh, I'm going to put you on that Google Doc really quick. Okay. Not Google Doc, the tab. Man. I just don't know. I mean, I think this storm is probably going to be pretty strong. These ones further down south, all these storm chasers are going to. Let's check on in one really quick.
Jordan, if you want me to, if you need to talk about something, we can go to 2 or whatever.
Okay, there's nothing much there. For some reason, it's really loud. Okay, so it seems like it's starting to become nighttime, so I'm not really going to be able to check on them for very long. The hook on this one is pretty weak, but the one up north looks pretty good. This one looks like it's getting stronger every time I check back on it. The one up Brooklyn is starting to kind of it's definitely caught my eye for sure. This storm system has kind of turned into its own thing here, so definitely gonna have to be watching out for that. Luckily our storm system isn't too big, so it's not going to be as widespread as we thought it was going to be, but it will come in some short waves. I shouldn't say short waves. I should say waves, but they're not going to be very long, like the ones that have hit like Texas and stuff. Check back on that wildfire. They haven't updated. Oh, they finally updated it. Fire parameter is now invisible. Fire parameter earlier. Okay, so this fire has continued to spread, and it seems to actually be turning a lot. So definitely gonna have to be watching. This one's at 15%, so it hasn't really changed any. The morning fire has been at 0% this entire time and has definitely taken shape. This one's definitely taken the more southern approach for sure. So we're definitely going to go check on these. It's really cold up there right now. Definitely. A really strong dry line right here. Okay, that's a brand new one. Okay, so we're gonna be kind of looking at this picture here, see if it doesn't show anything. Not really anything. Okay, so beaver would have been straight over. Nothing. I don't think this one shows anything. No, it kind of does, but not much. Okay, so nothing crazy. Still definitely something to watch for sure. The winds are still ripping, so there's a possibility that these fires could get back up into strength because it does seem that the Ranger Road fire has kind of done its own thing, and it seems to actually be shifting further down south. These fires down here, these ones were updated 4 minutes ago, 41 minutes ago. Okay, so this one's now 30% contained, so that's good. It's definitely, this one's gotten a little bit closer to Cherry Avenue. Woodward is definitely under the hammer for this one. This one is this one's kind of a slower spreading fire, but it's definitely gotten a lot closer. It's definitely something to watch out about for that one. This lavender fire is only at 20%, and it's still growing in size. This one's how this looks, but the Amarillo should not have to be worried about this one. At the moment, this is a new fire. Yeah, so this one's definitely, it's not new, it's been here since yesterday, but they haven't had any progress on that one because they're fighting the monster fire right here. But luckily this fire has calmed down a lot, which is good. I'll show you all the hot spots. There's nothing really there anymore as of right now. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. So this is definitely kind of out of date because this vegetation fire should all be gone for sure. Nothing too crazy for fires, but let's go back to the actual storms that are actively firing off still. Okay, got new, I think this is a newer, nope, that is not a new tornado watch or warning. Okay, let's go back to this one. These tornado warnings have officially disappeared for this one, the southern one. We'll actually take that off because it's kind of hard to see. The tornado warning tornado watch has disappeared from much of Indiana, but I'm sure they'll probably be reissuing that fairly soon. The tornado intensity is close to an EF3. Strong EF2, very, very weak EF3, somewhere between there. We still have a small group of storms in Illinois. Nothing too crazy. Definitely a lot in Indiana. These ones are kind of more of the ones that you have to like really worry about. We really got to watch this bigger storm here coming through Indianapolis, so we'll definitely keep a watch on that one. Let's see if they have any video. Nope. Still getting pretty dark out there, so definitely are gonna have to be watching it. Okay. So nothing too crazy at this exact moment. Earlier they were really going. And I'll show you that right now. I mean, well, I guess this doesn't go back far enough. I'll show you on this one. Where's my warnings? Warnings. Okay. So earlier, sorry about that. Earlier we had a confirmed tornado. So this one is definitely, it's mainly the southern storm, but this northern one going toward Indianapolis is definitely something you're gonna have to really watch. There's another one that's going pretty far south, but I don't think it's gonna drop another tornado at all. So I think we should be good for that northern storm. Yeah, we're good up there. So I think the only thing, if these storms live, Indianapolis, sorry guys, I have my throat's been itchy for some reason. Sorry about that. Indianapolis will probably be getting hit by something. Hopefully not, though. Bloomington is in a tornado warning right now. The sirens should be going off. But not much of a hook, so that's good. Oh. Okay, I take that back. There might be something going on there, but we'll just have to see. Definitely some hail is possible in Whitehall and McVille, I think is how I say it. Hopefully I said that right. Bloomington is definitely going to get slammed by some heavy rain, maybe some hail further up north, maybe. Definitely. Excuse me, guys. Definitely something we're going to have to watch out for. This one is still radar indicated. It's starting to kind of fade because of this radar. I wish there was a better radar for that one, but hopefully this radar doesn't go down. That would suck really bad. So... Man, I've already been live for 17 minutes? That's weird. Okay, still nothing too crazy right now. Have some cloud cover coming up from down south, which I think will definitely have to be something we're gonna have to watch out for. What was it? So yeah, I mean, it's mainly just these southern ones that I'm kind of watching right now, including the only 2 tornado warnings we have in Indianapolis as well. Basically, the entire storm is tornado warned at this point. I don't think it'll drop anything, but I think the main concern is definitely hail. So I think they might issue a thunderstorm warning instead of a tornado warning for this one later on. But we'll have to see what it's gonna do. Hopefully this storm with the possible tornado that I cannot see at this moment will miss Indianapolis just to the south. Maybe hopefully misses the major cities. It seems that the actual hook itself is missing the radar, so that's good. It's also not going to hit the airport. But downtown Indianapolis and north of Greenwood might get hit. Maybe Southport. Buffs is pretty close. Smith Valley might get hit. Greenwood might be I'm starting to think it might either be passed to the north or might get hit just barely. Hopefully it just misses, because that would not be good if it hit. So yeah, this one's we got a new thunderstorm warning over here. Nothing much, just a strong, decent little thunderstorm down there. We're still more worried about the tornado warnings, of course, for south of Indianapolis, but I'm still watching this one. I mean, it's starting to reform a hook, so I think this one actually recycled. Blooming is still in, the direct zone. So we're definitely gonna have to watch that still. Nothing crazy going on with the fires, just a few new ones over here. Nothing crazy is happening. What are these? 1 acre, 1 acre, 2 acres, okay. Very intense fires in Oklahoma, North Texas, going into Kansas for sure. Definitely some very intense fires. I'm gonna have to close this. Oh man, I really hope Bloomington, sorry, doesn't get hit with a strong tornado or even a tornado at all. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Man, Fox Hill is like right there. Oof. This one is starting to form its first little hook. Golf ball size tail, tornado warning. This one is ping pong size tail, so it's a little bit bigger. It's moving at 35 knots. Jeez. Okay. Okay, it seems like... Oh, wait, this is a different radar. Actually, this storm might still be recycling, so I think Bloomington will be fine, actually. They'll definitely get hit with some wind and maybe a little bit of hail, but it seems like the storm is kind of stalled a little bit. I mean, yeah, kind of. It's definitely slowed down a little bit from where it was. It also seems to be dying. So, not super duper worried about it. This one expired 25 minutes ago. Allowed to expire. Okay. Yeah, it seems like this one might actually still be trying to reform, but I think the storm will actually probably be dying. But there's also a lot of inflow, which you can see right here, actually. And we can actually just watch that cloud, or that little storm get, absolutely obliterated by the main circulation. Or main storm, sorry. So definitely still watching this area. Very short-lived tornado outbreak, thank goodness, because that would have been really bad if it was long-lived. Let me go to Storm Protection Center. Okay, so enhanced. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, wind and hail is a lot less of a chance, but I think hail should have been higher. Tornado is obviously the risk at the moment. Hail will be the risk for tomorrow, and I don't know about Friday. Yeah, guys, I think that's probably gonna do it for this live stream. Maybe. I don't know, the storm is kind of doing its own thing here. I mean, I don't really want to end the live stream because I really want to figure out if this one's gonna change or not, which hopefully it dies out before it does anything. which is kind of what it's doing, so that's good. Edricksville. So definitely, I think this one's gonna continue recycling, so we're definitely gonna have to be watching this one. Really closely here. Louisville is kind of getting some small pop-ups. Nothing crazy or intense, so that's good. I will be checking chat every once in a while, so if y'all ask why I keep switching back and forth, it's because I gotta make sure nobody's asked me a question or anything. Also, my radar did not fix itself. There we go. Oh. Well, that's not good. We have an observed tornado. Damaging tornado. Emergency confirmed. So it looks like we will not be ending the live stream. Okay. Oh no, this one's heading. Oh crap. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. We are definitely still watching this one. So, yeah. Man, there's a really strong circulation going in the Bloomington. That's not good. Oh, wait, is it? How old is this? What the heck? That's weird. It should not. Oh. Scared me for a second there. Thought it was like off by a crap ton. Okay, that's good. It wasn't. That was scary. So yeah, we're 100% gonna have to keep watching this one. There is a storm spotter right here, and he said that there's been an observed tornado and it's heading straight for the airport. Definitely get into your storm shelters if you have any, or get into the safest place in your house, which would be like the middle of your house. No windows. Try to go into a bathroom without any windows. Cover yourself. Definitely be safe. Bloomington, jeez. Man. No, I didn't think that this storm would do that, but it definitely got a lot. This definitely changed a lot. Velocity is definitely showing a tornado. It's heading straight for the airport, which the tornado would probably be around here. It's probably around here by now. And if this is accurate, which probably isn't, it'll probably be heading hopefully away from Bloomington, but I'm pretty sure it's taking more of a northern route. So hopefully this tornado weakens or dies completely before it hits. Because that will not be good. Yeah, that is a very strong indication of a tornado right there. Let's see if the storm chasers get... Oh, it just got even worse. Let's see if this tornado... Nope. Okay. Definitely a lot of storm spotters here. So there is a slight chance that this one is going to maybe, hopefully, miss Bloomington. It seems that it is still heading straight for, the northern portion. So, and, yeah, hopefully it misses. It might hit, so it's going to hit the airport for sure, if this is accurate enough. It might hit North Highland Village, Hunter Switch, part of Arlington, Bloomington, maybe if this tornado is long-lived, which hopefully it's not, it will, oh no, particularly damaging tornado, okay. It's moving at 45 miles an hour, damaging tornado. Emergency management confirmed tornado. If you were in a left deadly tornado, mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles will be likely, and complete destruction is possible. Large To repeat, a large, extreme, dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement, interior room, or on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you are outdoors in a mobile home or a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter to protect yourself from flying debris. Tornado observed. Damaging threat considerable. Max Hill is still 1.25 or whatever. Okay, obviously this measurement's not going to be accurate, but if it is, this is going to be... Oof. That's a pretty big wind field there. That's pretty big. Let's make sure there's no damage. Doesn't seem like there is. That's kind of a hardcore... Oh, yeah, there definitely is some damage there. Well, that's not good. Still are 100% going to have to be watching this one. This one hopefully will die before it hits Bloomington, but it seems to actually be getting bigger. So, not be afraid, obviously. Just be more prepared for what this can do. Apply. So, High Village could be hit in 2 minutes. Bloomington 5 minutes, Arlington 5 minutes, Memorial Stadium in 7 minutes, University 8 minutes, University 8 minutes, and yeah, okay. Oh, PDS. Oh my gosh. And that's just not good. It seems to have gotten a little bit smaller. Hopefully it lifts before it hits Highland Village, which it seems like it's already gotten pretty darn close there. So we'll say the tornado's here, and it's heading more like this supply. Okay, 4 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alrighty then. So, definitely are going to have to be watching this one for sure. Definitely is not good. Why is my thing showing that? Okay, I don't know why I switched to that, but it says knots for some reason, which is really freaking weird. I don't know why I switched to that. Okay, seems like it's calmed down a little bit, and it might have hit Highland Village. I really hope not, because that was pretty... hopefully it missed to the south, which means that it might hit Bloomington more directly, which is not good. Definitely need to get into credit, or into a substantial shelter. Definitely not good. Why does it say knots? I've never even changed it to knots. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure something out here so I can show y'all better data, and it's not even working. Well, I gotta close weather-wise really quick. This one should have already expired. There we go. Okay. Okay, it seems to be getting smaller. Okay, so that's good. That is really, really good. it seems to be getting weaker and smaller, so hopefully Bloomington will not have a bad tornado, which is good. The tornado risk up here in south of Indianapolis has disappeared. There's still a tornado warning and active for over here, which the hook has actually formed pretty nice. At least radar-wise, pretty good down here. So definitely are gonna keep watching this one. It seems that it's kind of wrapped itself throughout the entire storm, so this one is actually rain wrapped, which is really bad and can be extremely dangerous. But it seems that this tornado has officially weakened, which is really good. So this one should be dying out pretty quick here. Hopefully there's not too many houses down here. This is a church. Might hit the church, but hopefully not. Might hit Kroger too. Oof, okay. Okay. Definitely need the storm to, okay, cool. So it looks like the storm is actually starting to die off now. That's really good. But obviously we're still going to keep watch of it, but I think the tornado is lifted. Thank goodness. So that's definitely good. Oh, man. Bloomington almost just got freaking destroyed there. Oh, why did it change? What the heck? I hate whenever this does that. It's really freaking annoying. Okay. It's the radar that does that sometimes. Yeah, okay, it's just the radar. Yep, so you changed back now. So weird. Okay, so Bloomington has officially been missed. Not missed, but it's been... There could be a very weak tornado on the ground, but I don't think it'll be a strong tornado anymore, so I think they might be in the safe zone now. So that's good. We got a new tornado or thunderstorm warning. This one is radar indicated, so nothing too crazy with this one. We do have a storm spotter over there, so we should be good. Still definitely watching this storm over here. And this is actually one of the last big tornado warnings that we have to really worry about. This one is starting to change a little bit, but I think that storm is actually going to weaken. So I don't think we're going to have to really worry about that one either, which is good. Bloomington. This seems to be trying to hook itself again. There could be a tornado in this. Hopefully not. But there could be a very small tornado left in there. But I think it should die out before it gets there. So... we're definitely going to be watching this storm too. It seems to be forming a small hook. Which I do not... yeah, there's no tornado on the ground, so that's good. Nothing there. Is this not live again? It used to be live. Okay. Oh, and we have a tornado warning. Okay. It's just radar indicated, so it doesn't mean that it's on the ground, which is good. I'm not seeing much for these southern storms, as much as I did earlier. Bloomington is getting, for the most part, past. The tornado definitely weakened after it passed over it, so that's good. This one definitely took more of a straight option than I thought. So, that's kind of concerning. Yeah, it's not good. This one seemed like it actually had a hook a long time before this even had a thunderstorm warning. This is not live again. This thing really needs to stop doing that. I think okay, so something that could happen is that it passes over this lake and it actually upgrades, but hopefully that does not happen. Browning could get hit, Pleasant View could get hit, Rush Valley is going to get missed to the south. Frederick will probably not be hit, will be missed. Seems that Scott Mill Road and whatever road that is. It's I-67 could get hit. No, so this tornado might pass over that highway right there. We also still have to obviously be concerned about these few tornado-prone thunderstorms down south. This one definitely seems to have died out. This one we're still watching, but it's definitely started to die out. This one is kind of recycling again. So, north of Columbus might get hit by the storm. No, they'll probably get some rain or something, but it won't be too much. Still watching out for this storm over here by Rushville. Rushville might barely get hit if it starts to kind of cycle back up north, but hopefully not. We should be good. Seems like there's actually another storm forming behind this one, north of Mount Sterling. And it might excuse me, might hit north of Ripley. It's not live again. I mean, I do not know why it does that. I'll hopefully be doing more live streams throughout this spring. Probably not, but maybe. I don't know. Depends on how everything goes. Okay. Okay, seems like the spotters in Rushville. Okay. Definitely nothing too crazy here. Let's go back to velocity. Okay, so if a tornado does form from this one, which it will be very, very unlikely, then I think it'll be a very, very small, weak tornado. It'll probably be short-lived because this storm is not very strong at the moment. So I don't think I'm going to worry about that storm too much. This one is still observed. It can't even... Oh, whoa, that lightning is crazy. Can y'all see that?
Indiana local storm report from 3 miles southeast of Beech Grove in Marietta.
Definitely nothing too crazy. I might end the stream here. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I might end the stream here. Okay. No, this tornado warning just got redone. Might end the stream here. Sorry it couldn't be a very long, but yeah, got things I gotta do. Yeah, I think won't be too much to worry about for this one. Actually, hold on. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna end it yet. I'm actually probably gonna keep watching this storm for a little bit here. This thing seriously needs to be live. It needs to stay on live. This one's trying to form a hook. Is he even on the road? I don't even know. Definitely a lot of activity from different areas. I mean, it's a pretty wide area to watch here. Nothing crazy though. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about anything. I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Let me know if anything happens, and I'll hopefully update pretty soon here. So I will see y'all in a little bit, or tomorrow, or maybe I don't know.